Okay, I'm going to show you a range of things that the duck eats and how to prepare his food. So here's an apple which we're going to slice this way first, but not all the way through. And then we slice the other way, but not all the way through. And then when you slice it this way, it comes out in small squares. So I'll show you how that's done. So put the apple on its side, hold it by the core either end, and then you can just slice it down the middle like this. Turn it around so that you can get that end. Careful not to chop your fingers. And then chop this way. See how I'm not going all, all the way through. So then when you come to slice it this way with the core vertical, you can just chop it like that, and it forms nice even pieces which look like that. And that's about the size that the duck can eat. So you finish just chopping this apple, keep the core, he eats the core and everything, so don't worry about that. Everything goes down the hatch. Then you put it into a separate food container, which is this one here, and I'll show you the reason for that later. So that just goes into there with all the pieces. Then next job is put in a little bit of rice. This is cooked rice. Don't give him raw rice because it'll swell too much, but just cook it up so that it's cooked for him. You put it in the preparation bowl. Only about 3 forkfuls is enough for each day, so just a little bit like that. Then he likes banana, but not the whole banana, just the skin. So you can just throw away this piece because you can't eat the hard bits on the end, and then peel the banana. And what we're going to use for the duck is only the peel, so he only eats this. This piece here is for our breakfast, so you can keep that for later. So you can cut up the banana skin like this, but as before, you need to chop it into smaller pieces. I use a fork when I do this so that I don't accidentally cut my fingers. So then the banana peel looks like that. Again, that goes in the preparation bowl. Okay, now we move on to the second phase. This is the Wheat Bix. He likes what we call Wheat Bix soup. So it's just one Wheat Bix in his food container. This is what he eats from, which is the orange bowl. So that goes in there like that. These are frozen garden peas, which make a thin layer in his bowl, like that. So it is just quite a thin layer, and it just they come up to the top of the Wheat Bix, and that's about all. So he doesn't need too many peas, but just enough. So these are frozen, and to unfreeze them, I just pour a little bit of boiling water over the top of them, just sufficient to cover the top of the peas. So that just goes over the top. So what you have is Wheat Bix and peas with a little bit of hot water in them. So now the peas are thawing out. We stir it up so that the Wheat Bix gets evenly stirred into his container like this. So it looks like that. He likes a little bit of water. Then the next thing is these pieces that you prepared there. They just get tipped into the top of his bowl like this. So everything gets mushed in. He can eat kiwi fruit. Typically what we do is peel it, and then he gets the peel, we get the inside. The inside is good for us, but I won't do that now. And then on the top of this, we give him some linseed. This is linseed, which is good for his feathers. So that just gets sprinkled on the top like hundreds and thousands. And the lid goes on. That's it. Ready to feed the duck. So he's very happy with that box full of food. Take it down and feed him, and he's very happy.